Hello everybody, this is my second video of the channel Unherald's Battles, and I am doing a video on Pontus versus Rome. So let's get started. Olympus wars are the dread of martyrs, but Horace tips armies are most vulnerable at their rears and their flanks indeed. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? So I'm commanding Pontus. I'm pretty sure you guessed that from Mithradates VI. So I have an army of my infantry consists of pikemen. I'm sort of taking an example from Kings and Generals shots for all my Kings and Generals viewers. Pretty sure you guys would know that Kings and Generals they have this shorts on ancient tactics. So sorry. So they have a short which is about the oblique order. So they say either place your best troops on the flanks or most troops on the flanks. So I place my best troops on the flanks. So I'm gonna have my chariots and Cappadocian cavalry, which are like my best cavalry on one flank, along with my bronze shields, which is like the best infantry Pontus can have. With Pontic cavalry, which is like really light, they can hold off the enemy. But yeah, so this is my Eastern general, and that's the Pontic light cavalry. Right, well, let's start. These units are quite cool. So yeah, it's gonna take some time, guys. So let's see. Yeah. So I'm quite interested in Kings and Generals. Actually, they're my favorite channel. A cool standard. Actually, let's take a bit of a look at how it would be from these guys' point of view. Man, look at them. They're so smartly judged. Especially the bronze shields. Okay, let's try from their point of view, okay? In the front line, staring out in the sand, waiting for the Romans to come. And they are stealing their hearts. For the fight, that is, to come. Okay, sorry. Last video, actually, the music was above my voice. I didn't want that happening again. So yeah, okay. So there's the enemy army. I gave them like a pretty standard one. Full legionary cohort, 3 equities on each flanks. Facing my cover. Okay, so for the first time ever, the AI was like really reluctant to attack me. So I had to sort of goad them a bit into attacking. Yes, forward! I like it. I like how they say that. Right, so I'll be sending my Cappadocian cavalry soon. Let's see. Pontic light cavalry should hold the They will hold. They're a bit of a thing. They're a bit of a not the thing. They're a bit of like to lure their enemies away. Okay, let's try from their point of view. Oh yeah, okay. I'm sending my men. Actually, let's do it from my men's point of view because it's a bit cool. Because it's a bit like those epic charges. They will take some casualties, though. And I didn't intend for them to take some. I thought it would just be a bit of a hit and run, goading the enemy to attack, and then they get blasted. Okay, so now see. Okay. They're closing the gap. Your spears! Charge! Oh yeah! That was a huge charge. And now, and usually when I start to do these type of stuff, a good portion of the enemy army turns. So I'm like, okay, get away. And the legions are sort of javelins at me. And that's not good because my men are exposed to javelin fire. So I'm using the second tactic that Kings and Generals shots cover, which is the feigned retreat. I'm going to lead them, the enemy cavalry, all the way to my lines where I can sort of counter attack when they become disorganized along with reinforcements with my chariots. But there are only 22 of these equities and there are like 25 of my Cappadocian cavalry, and even if we sort of switch the numbers, I could still evaporate them, but nah. And they have lighter armor, so they're able to catch up to my men, but they pause there for a bit, so that allows them to get it. So let's take from their point of view, and I'm really waiting until the last moment. Yeah, now there it is. I'm sending my chariots forward. The chariot charge. They get evaporated. See, instant rebreak. And now this unit's also going to support because they're like, okay, our enemy is on the run. Then I'm like, okay, do a full counter attack. So these men are trying to attack my flanks. Okay, so the cavalry here is sort of trying to attack me now. And here, I'm sort of surrounding the cavalry here. I'm breaking them. But there's a good portion of infantry also there. And infantry is not that great to chariots. I once played this Rome versus Pontus battle. I might show you. I might not. And I was playing as Rome. And I had the high ground. So it went a bit like the Battle of Pydna actually. So the enemy, they tried advancing, but the pikemen lost cohesion. And I had this sort of ambush somewhere, so I sort of started turning them. And then I charged headlong into the pikes when the enemy pikemen started losing cohesion. Okay, this unit's taken heavy casualties. They repelled a cavalry charge. And now it's a full charge. Yeah. I'm sending my bronze shields also forward. Okay, here's the enemy. I'm sending my bronze shields also forward. Ah, there goes the enemy general. Of course we do. And then my bronze shields are attacking them in the flank. Then after we get a few of them, then they'll turn, I think. They might not. And yeah, I'm actually absolutely evaporating the enemy infantry with a mix of chariots, infantry and cavalry. So if you go on to war chariots, I think you'll find this page in Wikipedia on the Achaemenid chariots, where there was this Persian satrap, and he was fighting against Agesilaus II of Sparta. And this is what I used in the Rome versus Pontus battle to take out the enemy chariots. So I started throwing javelins at them. So yeah, it's starting to kill the chariots off. Okay, so here, okay, so send some of my bronze shields in the flank. Okay, here. So, oh yeah. The chariots are riding in my line. That's sort of breaking the cohesion. And I thought they were dead, but they got up. And despite the loss of cohesion in my line, the enemy outnumbered them. Okay, so and here still the fight going on. Though I think I can. Oh, okay, here's the enemy general. I sort of sent them in charging cavalry. See, so some of my bronze shields have gotten surrounded. And you will see their last stand. It's a stand. I tried to save them, but I just couldn't. So they form a bit of a square of sorts. See, I think you saw earlier. Yeah. So they see they're forming this bit of a square type formation. See there. So they're trying to and even the standard bells like, come on. Was in the front lines he's fighting. I like his sword. Okay, and then this unit is throwing javelins at me, so I'm forced to sort of redirect my general. It was so slow. And finally this unit is sort of losing cohesion at this point. Like, come on, we attack from all sides. It's a phalanx. A phalanx is like a really inflexible. And now they're throwing javelins at it. That makes it even worse. And I charge in the Legion Syria, but nah, as soon as the phalanx breaks, then I'm like, okay, retreat. Poor unit. Fought to the last man. I don't even think one person will feel sorry for them. See? It's taking casualties. I'll tell you something. In close quarters, if you fire point blank at enemy cavalry, no matter how heavily armored it is, it will take casualties. I sent this unit to also go and support, but and now they're throwing javelins at close range. It doesn't work as well as against infantry as it does cavalry. But yes. This unit, he's shooting javelins in my back. Oh yo. Okay, okay. At this point, he's charging after my general. And like infantry charging against cavalry, not the best idea. If you're playing the AI and your infantry charges cavalry in a Rome total war, then nah, it will not work. Okay. Okay, so yeah. So on my other flank, my cavalry is not doing so well. Got caught out. I'll show you. Not now, but later, because this unit's about to get surrounded. And okay, lower your pikes, lower your pikes. I don't know why I'm talking with a British accent. Okay, so this unit also got surrounded. This time I'm like, no, I'm not waiting for any units to start charging me. I'm saving that unit no matter what. If it's a bad charge, I don't care. This time will be a good charge though. This unit's also attempting to form a square, but felling spikemen aren't anywhere as bronze shield. So yeah. Can't form square and round total war, which is a real pity, by the way. You could. It's like when you are about, like you have to sort of form square with a lot of. Oh, that unit's standard bearer got cut down. Yes, this unit's gonna get evaporated though. They can't do much. And I charged them in the rear, so I was not able to save those bronze shields. They died where they stood, but I am able to save these men. And I'm able to also repel the enemy infantry. So this unit took heavy casualties though, because the enemy was able to get to them in close combat, like actual hand-to-hand sort of. Okay, on this flank, my cavalry got caught out as I told you, so it's not going that well. Okay, so yeah, so let's just take a look at the field. I am repulsing these infantrymen. I'm not fully repulsed them yet. Trying to sneak away, but my victorious cavalry and chariots should stop them. I'm finishing up the enemy army in the center. Those are where the bronze shields died. Poor men. There are a lot of Roman bodies there also. So that means that they fought bravely. So next time I'll be doing a video which is like Rome versus Germania. And please tell me on what videos I can do. Okay, so this year, so it's sort of like a bit of a cat and chase. No one wants to get engaged with the other. But my Pontic cavalry certainly doesn't want to get engaged. Oi, they're like ringa rose. It's like two to four people. Well, two people playing ringa rosy, pockets full of posies. Okay, now they're breaking, and I'm like, charge, kill them. And I get most of them before they reach the red line. And so in my next video, I'll do Rome versus Germania. And please look out for it. Please send me replays too. And this part is just a mopping up operation. I'm just killing everybody I can see. This unit's gonna get a lot of kills when we are done. Okay. I'm ordering. When my bikemen want pursue, they're a bit tired, so I'm letting them have their bandages or rest. So cavalry is only going to pursue. And when I saw this, like when I recorded this and I saw this, I was like, come on. They have helmets, you don't. You have faster horses, they don't. How are you able to? Okay. So what's happening is that my chariots are just letting the enemy infantry pass while they're out, which is a bit strange. I thought they should just kill them. Standard bearer too. And yeah, I'm killing a lot of them. And you'll see a lot of enemies fall now. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I nearly got the unit. Then I'm like, okay, charge! See, there's this unit over here. They're trying to retreat. Come on, charge. Charge, man, charge. Charge. And get them, and yeah. Now they're trying to flee a different way, which is a bit foolish. If they fled the same way, they'd actually be able to get there. Flee the same way, not then flee another way. They should sort of try to cut their way out. If they actually had any cohesion, I think they would have cut their way out of it. Let's see. Honestly, if I was the Roman army, if I was the I would have just sort of ordered my men to retreat, not from the battlefield. I once played this Caesar versus Pompey thing, not the same one as the first ever video I did. It was a bit different, and the Pompeians were just crushing me. So I sort of ordered whatever remaining to retreat to the red line, and I just was like, okay, now, this time we are doing the last stand. Okay, I got a bit like Amma's victory and Mickey. You can see it in the Kings and Generals video. He sort of retreated, so I also really like that. If you retreat, then you come back with renewed vigor and ferocity. So yeah. And I think this is the last unit. If they had any cohesion, they could cut their way out. Now there's a sandstorm blowing up also. But by the end, but my men can safely return to their camp. Okay, oh, slaughter them! Come on, be done with them now! Okay. So yeah. Okay, there's this one man and he's trying to flee. Let's see if I get him. Will we take Cobra Kai? No mercy. Strike hard, strike first, no mercy. I think I take Cobra Kai for no mercy part of it in this video. I don't strike and strike hard. If I do strike hard, but I didn't strike first. I let the enemy strike. And then I goaded them into attacking me.
The enemy lie dead before you.
Yeah. No
The
mercy.
weak to run away.
And
This
that's
is a
it.
crushing victory.
The wit to run away, the coward. Honestly, okay, heroic victory in Libya, 537 AD, I have no idea. I know my unit's got about 100 kills. Cappadocian cavalry, though. 68, yeah. That unit got 68. One unit of that Pontic cavalry didn't even get some kills. Okay, so that's the end of the video. And bye.